We have a unique program here. We have the high school side of it, but we also have our postgraduates. Not only do we want our swimmers to swim fast, we want them to be successful in college. Obviously, the facilities are amazing, and the whole program, it's a very holistic program. We have the water component, we have Michael Johnson Performance for our dry land, we also have our food component. Whatever that goal is for that swimmer, we want to make it a reality and really achieve something spectacular.
This is Streamlined News for Wednesday, June 20th, 2012, brought to you by SwimOutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop. The Australian Grand Prix meet scheduled for this weekend in Canberra was to be a final race tune-up for the Australian Olympic team. But with news of the meet's cancellation, this means the Aussies will go to the Olympics with about 2 months of no racing under their belts. The meet was canceled after a couple of visiting swimmers were diagnosed with whooping cough, causing officials to recommend that all swimmers stay away to avoid risks of infection. One of the swimmers scheduled to swim in the meet this weekend was James Magnuson, who has become known for getting sick shortly before his big swims. The meet was also to be a place for the Australians to work on relay exchanges, but head coach Lee Nugent said he feels confident the team is adequately prepared for relays in London. Great Britain's second Olympic trials began today in Sheffield to fill up 15 Olympic spots in 11 events. 3 of those events were swum today: the women's 200 free, men's 400 free, and men's 100 breast. Rebecca Adlington won the 200 free in 1:58.68, which looks to be fast enough for a spot on the women's 800 free relay at the Olympics. Adlington has already said she was not looking to compete for a place in the individual 200 free. Only one Olympic spot was up for grabs in today's men's 400 free, and David Carey got that spot, having dipped under the FINA A time with his win today in 3:46.86, a lifetime best time. Ewan Lloyd also got under the FINA A Cup with a time of 3:48.10, but not fast enough to get on the Olympic team. No one was able to fill the open roster spot today in the men's 100 breast that was vacated last week by Daniel Slowinski. Richard Webb won with a 1:01.64, about 7/10 slower than the FINA A time. Elizabeth Simmons is already going to London in the 200 backstroke, and with no pressure on, she put up her fastest time of the year in today's 100 back final, a 59.89 that makes her the 10th female under 1 minute this year, and a tie for Missy Franklin in 8th place. Had she swum that time at the March Olympic trials, she would be swimming the 100 back in London as well, but the 2 spots in that event were filled by Gemma Spofford and Georgia Davies in March. Davies placed second in today's race with a 1:00.60. We've got a complete recap of all the events coming on swimmingworld.com. Dave Denniston was honored last night as U.S. Paralympic Coach of the Year at a reception in Indianapolis. In his second year as head coach for the Paralympic resident team in Colorado Springs, Denniston just coached several swimmers to the Paralympic swim team at their trials. David Boudia and Cassidy Krug led all qualifiers in yesterday's prelims and semifinals competition at the USA Diving Olympic Trials. Boudia is 40 points ahead of Nick McCrory, setting up a pretty good battle between the two in the final on Saturday. And don't forget about Thomas Fincham, who is sitting in 3rd place. Fincham was a 2008 Olympian in this event with Boudia. Krug has a 39-point lead over Christina Lucas in the women's 3-meter event. Krug is looking to make her first Olympic team, while Lucas is trying for her second trip to the Olympics after competing in 2008. That's going to do it for Streamlined News today. Thanks for watching.